Hey guys, welcome back. It's Harry here with Harry Hailazopoulos, and I got some good news today. If you're reading by the title, I ran the Brooklyn Half Marathon with New York City Runs. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Harry Hailazopoulos. I'm based out of New York City, and this is part of my weight loss and fitness journey. And I started off at 400 pounds, 385 pounds. And slowly, if you've been watching the channel or if you want to recap, I worked my way up from running a few blocks to my first mile to running a full half marathon in person, and finally got one of these bad boys. So feels awesome, amazing. Felt like it was well deserved, like just the amount of hard work, and it was so scenic compared to what I'm used to running. So usually when I was practicing running this distance, or if I'd done it before virtually, like I did the virtual United Half, it was through Strava. So ran most of it on flat land on the track, and I ran in the streets a little bit. But the difference between that and this race, when you're on the street, obviously with all the inclines and everything, you got road closures, so you're just going nonstop if you can keep going basically as fast as you want and whatever. Plus I didn't have to carry the additional weight of, when I run that distance, I usually have my water bag. So there's a water station about a mile, every mile and a half. So there were several water stations to refuel, keep going, which got my weight down that I was carrying, running around. And yeah, it was like pouring rain, and it was pretty chilly in the morning, but well deserved. I just feel very happy. And this is the first year that they went with this logo. And I think it looks badass. It's kind of like a bluish hue. There's no engravings or anything on the back. Like, I don't know if they give that to you if you hit like a certain time or anything, but I'm just happy I finished. And I think I did a pretty good time myself. I think it was 2 hours, 16 minutes or 18 minutes, which I was aiming for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's perfect. I was aiming for finishing at that point. So yeah, just like, the route itself is intense because there's several like turnarounds to equal that 13.1. But where we started was in Williamsburg. No, not Williamsburg. Greenpoint. You run through there, then through Williamsburg. You run under all three bridges, which is why it's called the Brooklyn Half. The three bridges: Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg Bridge. You run under them through the streets, and then you're cutting through downtown Brooklyn. And the final stretch after I think there's like 3 turnarounds. That last mile and a half, you run into Prospect Park where the finish line is. And I feel, not only did it take me so long, which it feels so deserving, like just getting the cardio skills to get up there, it's a mental game of running that distance, and it challenges you, and I feel very proud of myself, like pushing myself to that limit. And yeah, this is like, I'm officially a runner, this is like a big distances. I'm running next month's Brooklyn Half Marathon, the RBC one, which is through a different company called New York Road Runners. So those are the 2 primary companies here in New York. You have NYC Runs and New York Road Runners. As far as I know, I'm new to running, so that's the 2 companies I've been running with so far. And I think it goes the opposite way. I think it starts around the same place. I don't know if it's Prospect or Greenpoint, Williamsburg, but it goes down towards Coney Island, which is a whole different area of Brooklyn. So yeah, gonna go for that one too. That's next month. I have another, I think it's like literally a month to the day, and gonna crush that too. So that's 3 half marathons I've done every month. So far I'm on my 2nd one, and then next month will be my 3rd. I'm also doing the 5-borough bike tour, so doing big goals this year. Everything that I set out to go for. And that vision board thing really works, man. I hit like almost all my goals. The last one I have on there is the TCS marathon. As far as running, I started my business. My YouTube's been growing, which I appreciate the support. If you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with a friend who's on their weight loss journey or to inspire another person. I appreciate it. Just been growing immensely, and overwhelming support along the way. And yeah, when you really set your goals on everything, like I quit drinking almost a year ago now, May, and just stayed so focused on everything. So another reason I'm doing this video is just, touching upon like, what actually goes down, like how it felt, and the route itself, but just overall, just the amount of sacrifice and dedication you put towards it, you know, just part of the process. And to put this out there that it's possible, man. Like, I started from 385 pounds and I made it this far, you know, and I wouldn't, you know, there's a story, another day for that, I'll go more in detail. I have a close friend of mine, when we started a job together, it was a few years ago, I think it was like 2015. I said that in the hiring class, like, at 400 pounds, I'm like, yo, man, I want to run a marathon. He looked at me like, you know who this is when I'm telling this story, by the way. And he looked at me like, nah, there's no way, you know, like, I said, nah, I'm going to do it one day, watch. And lo and behold, he contacted me and he's like, yo, though you're full of shit, man. I was like, but he's like, you're doing it, you know, not from a place of hate or anything, just, you know, I'm good friends with this person. And I was like, yeah, man, anything's possible. You put your mind to it, you know, like, it took some time for me to get in the right mindset of health and to get to this stage, but God damn, I'm proud, man. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna take this moment. I'm very hard on myself normally, but feels good. Feels good. Yeah, if you're out there and you're on your weight loss journey, you're trying to hit goals like this, it's possible. It's not easy. It's definitely hard. You gotta have the right people around you. Sometimes it's gonna be lonely at first until you have the right group of friends who are on that same wavelength, because it's challenging, you know, especially if your friends are into partying, you know, and you to be in that healthy lifestyle, you're not really on that same wavelength, or not as much, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just want to touch base, talk about my next accomplishment. I felt like doing another video. I haven't done a video in a while on this, so yeah, I appreciate the support again. And we're almost at 1,000 subs, so thank you for that. All right, guys, till next one. Peace.